Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today I'm here to share with you an easy way of binding your journal if you can't sew in your signature. I know a lot of people struggle with the sewing part because it's not straight and they can't align the sewing. I was going to do a hidden binding for this one, and then I changed my mind. I said, oh, I'm going to make a video showing how easy it is if you can't sew in your signature, whether it's hidden binding or if you want to have your stitching sewing on the side. So I have my signature done here, and I distressed everything with my inks. This is grunge papers that I have from Etsy, but I can't remember where I got it from, but I still grunged everything out more. So I've got coffee dyed papers, I've got music sheets with washi tape to reinforce my paper because it's quite old. Graph paper, again made more grunge here. This is a collage that I made, and I made a photocopy and I just inked the back. More grunge. This is a dictionary page. I added my alcohol ink washi tape, and this is just a piece of a paper bag. The nice thing about elastic binding is that you can add or take off your pages. A lot of people like to take out the pages to decorate, and then that way you can put it back in when you're done, which is very nice. I've done this before, and I liked it as well. I did this for my reference journal, and I can add and take away pages if I want to. And so now, like I said, I've got 12 pages in here, and we'll see how this goes. So my cover is quite sturdy because I have a lot of collage medium on there, and I did put a cardstock in the middle to, again, to make it more sturdy. And of course, I was going to sew this in, so now my pocket will be like very deep. So with the elastic binding, it's not going to help. Because when you sew in your signature, then the pocket stops here. Now the problem is going down. So I might, if I'm keeping the journal for myself, I might sew in my, my side here. I'm not sure yet. So I just solidified the tops here because where you put your eyelet in, it has to be sturdy so that your journal doesn't buckle. And so that's what I did. So I'm just going to eyeball where I'm going to put my, so that's going to go on the other side. And I've got this here. So I'm just going to get myself a pencil to make a pencil mark. So I'm going to put my eyelet right here in the middle. And same here at the bottom. So that's good. Now I'm going to take my crocodile and I'm going to punch this out. I'm going to put my, and it's always to make it go through. There we go. See, it's a bit thick since I reinforced it. I'm going to have to make my hole a little bit bigger. There we go. Perfect. Yep. See, now the eyelet is in completely, and I will squish it down. And I'll give you another trick. If you don't have a crocodile or eyelets, yeah, It's well done, perfect. I'll show you something else that you can do if you don't have this kind of if you don't have eyelets and crocodiles. I'll give you, if you want to do an elastic binding. So I'll show you another way that you can do your, okay, so that's right there. That's good. And right in the middle. Okay. Yeah, it has to go through many layers. So make sure that it's gripping. I mean, this is the best investment I ever made. And I bought it a long time ago, so I didn't pay the price that it's selling for now. And I've got the big bite as well. So these are my tools that I love. So there we go. This is perfect. So like I said, if you don't have this, what you can do is get yourself something like a heavy cardstock that you can, do I have a piece of cardstock here? Hold on. Let me see what I can do. Okay, let's just say that this is heavy cardstock. So what you can do is make your cardstock in half. I'm just gonna cut it. That's a bit long. And then what you do is you make your hole, this one or this one actually. Make your hole, and then you can add it to the top of your journal, and then you can add some hole reinforcers on each side, because I have hole reinforcers that I use with my paints, alcohol inks. So I have some black ones, I've got some brown ones, I've got all kinds of colors. So this is another way that you can add your elastic here if you want. So then you just take your elastic. I just I had a piece cut, so I'm just going to, and what's nice about this, you can leave your elastic in the middle long, so if you add pages to it, or if you don't want to, all you do is wrap your elastic, you know, many times around your journal. That could be a good way as well. So now I don't want to waste my elastic, so let's go this way. I'm just gonna make a knot. I'm just gonna go on the other side here. It's gonna be easier to make a knot. And you can make your knot wherever you want, on top, in the middle, wherever you want. And as tight as you want it to be. So, but if you put it too tight, you have to be careful so it doesn't tear your paper on the edge here. So that's good enough for me. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna get my scissors. And I'm going to leave it long so that, yep, I'm happy. And I could move this in the middle. There we go. And then you take your middle of your journal, which is, where's my middle? Hold on. There is my middle. And you just slide your pages under. And like I said, what's nice about this is that you can remove and add pages. So isn't this wonderful? I love it. It's perfect. And for my closure, I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll put a button with another elastic around it. So I like the button closure. So there you go, my friends. Easy peasy little journal closure. I hope you enjoy this, and you can make your pages. So this one is a bit long, So I might trim this one here. My dictionary page is a bit long. Oh, and another thing, when you do cut your length, you have to make it that it can't be longer than this because it's not going to be nice. So you have to measure like inside your holes. So that's it for today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed it, and I might have to use this journal now for my sisterhood traveling journal, because my original journal that I sent out uh, hasn't been delivered yet, and I mailed it on January 12th, and the lady hasn't received it yet, so, and it hasn't come back to me. But they've had a lot of snow and no mail delivery for a few days, so I'm hopeful that she will be getting it soon. I'm not getting stressed about it, but I'm disappointed because I really worked hard on my journal. And in the box, I put all kinds of goodies for everyone, but you know, things happen. So this might be my second sisterhood traveling journal. Not sure yet. I'm gonna wait a few days to see what's gonna happen. So take care of yourself, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.